In this video, we are going to revise air masses, fronts and cyclones. Hello friends, welcome to the Tapasya for IAS YouTube channel. So let's begin. Topic is air masses. Definition. Large body of air with uniform temperature and humidity 100 km horizontal up to 16 km vertical. Source reasons: uniform surface, oceans, desert, snow, low wind speed, calm circulation. Example: anticyclone. Classification: surface, continental C, dry, maritime M, moist, latitude equatorial E, tropical T, polar P, Arctic, Antarctic capital A. So this is the symbol of representing, like continental C means dry, maritime M moist, latitude equatorial E, tropical T, polar P, Arctic, Antarctic A. MT, M is here moist. Moist means warm, humid, unstable, Mexican Gulf. MT, T for tropical. M for moist, T for tropical. So MT means warm, humid, unstable, Mexican Gulf. Next is CD. C is here for continental, T for tropical. So continental tropical, its example is hot, dry, stable, Sahara. Sahara is its example. So it's hot, dry, stable. C for continental, T for tropical. M, here M for moist, and P for, as we saw here, P for polar. So P, MP, here is cool, moist, unstable, 40 degree per circulation to 60 degree circulation oceans. C is here continental, P is polar. So continental polar is cold, dry, stable. Example is Arctic basin. Next is CA. C is continental and A is for Arctic. Antarctica. Very cold, dry, stable, and Antarctica example. Both A for Arctic or Antarctica. Modification as they move. Thermodynamics, heating, instability, precipitation, cooling, stability. Mechanical, uplift, instability or subsidence, stability. Weather impact, moisture transport, precipitation, latent heat transfer, heat balance, trigger for cyclones at fronts. Next topic of discussion is fronts. Its definition: boundary zone between two contrasting air masses. Contrasting here means difference. Different air masses like different density, temperature, humidity. So boundary zone between two contrasting air masses, different density, temperature, humidity. Structure is sloping surface, warm over cold. Extend to temperature 8 to 9 km SIM 1000 km horizontal. Next is formation. Frontogenesis, convergence of contrasting air masses, influenced by Coriolis NH, anticlockwise SH, clockwise. Frontolysis, dissipation. Next is location. Predominantly mid latitude 30 by circulation 65, circulation north and south. Rare in tropics, polar. Weather changes: steep temperature, pressure gradient, precipitation, warm air rising, significant wind shift. Next is types. We see here types of fronts. First is warm front. Warm air override cold slowly. Weather: gradual temperature rises, prolonged light rain drizzles, overcast. Cold front: cold air pulses warm air up forcefully. Weather: sudden temperature drops, heavy showers, thunderstorm, violent. Occluded front: cold front overtakes warm front. Warm airlift of surface. Weather. Mixed precipitation. Weakening system. Next is stationary front. Air masses meet but don't move significantly. And next is weather. Prolonged cloudy light precipitation. Next is cyclone. Low pressure system. Inward spiraling winds. Northern hemisphere anticlockwise and southern hemisphere clockwise. Types temperate, extratropical and tropical. Next is temperate cyclones, extratropical wave cyclone. Formation along polar fronts 35, 65 northern and southern, where warm and cold air meet. Characteristics: size 150 to 3000 km diameter. Pressure gentle gradient 10 to 15 MB differences. Movement eastward 32 to 48 km per hour, driven by westerlies. Seasons year round, more frequent, intense in winter. Stages polar front theory. Initial stationary front. Incipient waveforms circulation begins. Next is mature intensified district front. Warm sector narrows. Occlusion cold front overtakes. Forms occluded front starting weakening. Impact widespread rain, snow, western disturbance in northwest India. Winter and next is tropical cyclone. Formation over warm tropical ocean. SST 27, circulation 5. Need Coriolis. Next is characteristics. Size 80 to 300 km diameter. Pressure extremely low central pressure. Example 650 MB. Steep gradient. Next is movement east to west. Trade winds. Then often poleward eastward, weekends overland. Seasons late summer, early autumn, August to October peak. No fronts, uniform temperature. Structure ice calm, clear center 10 to 50 km. It's a low pressure and subsiding air. Next is eye wall. Intense thunderstorms, strongest wind, heaviest rain bands, spiral arms with convective cells. Conditions for development: warm oceans, Coriolis force, and pre-existing disturbances. Low vertical wind shear, upper level anticyclonic outflow. IMD classification: wind speed, low pressure, right arrow depression and right arrow, deep depression, right arrow, cyclonic storm, severe cyclonic storm, very severe cyclonic storm, right arrow, extremely severe cyclonic storm, super cyclonic storm. Naming by RSMC New Delhi for WMO ESCAP region. Named from 13 countries. Retired if distract you. Disaster: heavy rains, floods, landslide, strong wind, infrastructure damage, storm surge, coastal inundation. Comparison table: tropical versus temperate. Feature: origin thermal warm oceans. Temperate cyclone dynamic frontogenesis. Latitude 5, 30, 35, 65. Northern and southern. Fronts absent, here it is present. Seasons summer, autumn. Year round, winter peak. Wind speed very high, more than 100 km per hour. Here is intemperate, here is moderate, 30 to 250 km per hour. Lifetime short, less than 1 week, longer 2-3 weeks. Path east to west, then poleward, here is eastward. Impact coastal intense damage, storm surge, widespread moderate rainstorm. WD. Next is anticyclone. Definition: high pressure system, outward spiraling winds, northern hemisphere clockwise, in southern hemisphere counterclockwise, descending air. Next is weather: clear skies, calm, cool, dry. Next topic is thunderstorm. Intense local storm, cumulonimbus cloud, lightning, thunder, heavy rainfall. Characteristics: small, 50 to 150 km, short lived, 30 minutes to few hours, strong winds. Conditions: warm, moisture, and stability. Lifting mechanism: convection, orographic, frontal. Stages: developing updraft, right arrow mature, up down draft, rain lightning. Right arrow dissipating, downwards dominant. Lightning: electrical discharge from charge, separation in clouds. Thunder: sound from air expanding, contracting after lighting. Next is tornado. Definition: violently rotating air column, thunderstorm to ground, funnel cloud. Characteristics: smallest and most violent, 90 to 460 meter. Very short lived, extreme winds less than, not more than 300 km per hour. Location: mid latitude, example US tornado Li. Water spout over sea, impact extreme, localized destruction difficult to predict. So this is the end of lecture. Friends, we will meet in the next video. If you have any doubts, ask in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that UPSC focused videos keep reaching you. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.